Okay.
That's not something we would have said 20 years ago. This is not a game we would have expected to see in this city 20 years ago. But what has happened here in Kansas City?
All right, welcome to the live stream here. The first of 8 matches for Argentina. I'll be live for every knockout match except for the first knockout match. And if I decide to go to the bar for any Team USA matches. But outside of that, I'm going to be here live for the knockout and other select key matches. What a beautiful evening it is at Arlington, Texas. Here we go. The first 2 straight World Cups. It all begins at Arlington, Texas. A semifinal side. First World Cup repeat since 1962. Algeria's coach is even 62 years of age. Is it morning at India? Good morning to you. Hopefully you're awake. All right, let's go Argentina. Algeria wear green like Saudi Arabia. I'm just saying, like, win or lose, I don't care. Argentina still win. The matches haven't been easy at all. CONMEBOL hasn't had any wins. What was it? Entering today, UEFA won 3 out of 10 matches. So the gap is closing. Maybe not in terms of being contenders, but as far as getting points in the group stage. So, CONMEBOL and UEFA have had a harder time against some of these teams. They're really, I think FIFA is really winning as far as expanding the bracket. All right. Who's going to score tonight? Lautaro Martinez or Lionel Messi? Dibu's fine. He hurt his pinky, but he went through warm-ups. He's all good to go. Cristiano Romero, who did he get injured against? He's 100%. Otherwise, the coach would have been conservative with Cristiano Romero. So Romero in the lineup, coach feels good. I think this is a completely healthy team. Everybody's all ready to go, which is great. I think Argentina starting a little later on the 16th, I think helped them, recover, give them a little extra time to recover. So that's a positive to starting on Tuesday versus, Sunday, Monday. Don't give it away now. Don't give it away. There you go. I think Argentina will press with the front 3. It's not an over press like Portugal, for example, or what you see from Klopp. They like to stay compact, cover the middle. When you have Fernandez and Rodrigo de Paul, it's about control of the midfield. Nice long ball there. Loose ball, we got it. Good chance, Lautaro Martinez. He got it. Get the first scoring chance out of the way. You get the first scoring chance out of the way. That was a shot on target. We're not even 5 minutes in. You see, Argentina, they're not going to press a lot. They're going to keep that defense very compact. Keep it under control. Everybody surrounding the midfield, okay, that's when they go to war to win these one-on-ones, these 50-50s. They win these battles like they really go all out for Lionel Andres Messi. They controlled and bossed around France in the World Cup final. Great qualifying campaign. First place in the qualifying table. Argentina win the ball straight back. They're not going to flash you at all. They're going to control games. It's going to get dirty sometimes, but Argentina forming these passing triangles, they've got enough skill to go quick, quick, boom, any moment, anytime they fall asleep. The GOAT, Lino Andres Messi.
The first man ever play at 6 FIFA World Cups. Cristiano Ronaldo could join him in that tomorrow. Extending his own record is 27 international or 27 World Cup game, I should say. Messi.
Oh, yes! Yeah! Yeah! Messi! Offside! Offside! He was offside! He was offside! What?
His tonight 200 international match, the third man to reach that milestone along with Cristiano Ronaldo and Quates Adel Al-Mutawa. He would have been had it been onside, the second man to ever score goals at 5 World Cups.
These offside goals gives me kind of reminds you of the Saudi Arabia game. You know, there were like 3 offside goals, I think, in the Saudi Arabia game. Hopefully, it's nothing like that. Just gives you vibes from Saudi Arabia. I'm not saying that this means that we're going to lose or anything, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of offside goals against Saudi Arabia. That was the first match then. But great start. Get through the game without any injuries, and against Jordan, hopefully they win the first 2 group matches. They can rest players for the knockouts. That's the game plan here. I think that's the game plan. It all depends if Portugal wants to smoke. I mean, all this stuff is up to FIFA, anyways. They'll decide. They'll tell Portugal that we're going to have Messi and Ronaldo. But if they'll leave it up to Portugal, then Portugal are going to avoid the smoke. They know the inevitable. They know if they play Argentina, they're losing. So it's possible for Portugal to avoid the smoke. Let's see if Colombia win the group. Then okay, it makes things interesting because people can predict Portugal, Argentina, Portugal, Argentina. But I think if that happens, Germany are going to batter Portugal. Germany's no joke. Germany are one of the top contenders to make it to the final, not because of what they did against Curacao, but Germany were very impressive during Euro 2024. They got screwed against referee. A 7-minute plus, 7-minute plus. 7-minute plus. It's a 7-minute plus. They score after 7 minutes. Now, who cares? You saw what happened against Saudi Arabia. This is what I told you. They were giving me bad vibes. The offsides goal was just giving me vibes from Saudi Arabia. There was 2 or 3 goals that were offsides against Saudi Arabia. So, yeah, I told you. This was giving me some vibes from the first match in 2022. He really should have saved that with his foot right there. We all need a little bit of suspense. We need some. It could have been 1-1. We all know the opening script of 2022. Offsides goal, Saudi Arabia score. It's same exact playbook. What is our record in the World Cup with the golden generation? I believe in the Messiah. I've always had. He will never retire. He's going to retire invincible in major competition after Diego Maradona's death. He'll never lose another major competition again for Argentina All of this after Diego Maradona's death. Messi is the one and only eternal GOAT. This is not a must win. The performance is good. The performance is good. Algeria, no joke. They won AFCON in 2021. They have Riyad Mahrez. Algeria are a pretty tough team. They made it to, like the semifinal was Nigeria, Morocco. I mean, Algeria are a tough team, but let's not sit here and say Algeria are nobodies. They're very tough. They're a very stingy, very compact African team. I didn't see any of the games today, so I have no idea what happened. I haven't seen the highlights yet, but when does Messi surpass? Against Kylian Mbappe or Miroslav Klose? There's a possibility that Kylian Mbappe might be able to surpass Klose first. Messi may have to surpass Mbappe. Something going to happen to France. Where Messi surpass Mbappe when he wins the World Cup. That's the real Ronaldo Nazario. Absolutely. Ronaldo Nazario. El Fenomeno. El Fenomeno. Foul. Will Super Sub Alvarez make a difference? That was offsides goal too. That was offsides too. I don't know why. I didn't realize it. I got the order. Offsides. Why the hell didn't I realize it was offsides? I was looking at the screen. Being live on a stream doesn't allow me fully concentrated, which is okay. Saudi Arabia, green jersey. Algeria, green jersey. Algeria, feel the superstition. Argentina, none of these gimmicks matters. Messi helping out in defense. Ronaldo would never help out in defense. Messi is the GOAT. Lionel Andres Messi. Lionel Andres Messi. Okay, if Messi wins this World Cup, I am the GOAT of international football. Okay, this is the greatest prediction ever. Messi to win consecutive 4 major trophies, to win Finalissima. This is the greatest of all golden generation, Argentina. When people doubted, we believe. When people doubted Lautaro Martinez, he came through for Copa America. Lionel Messi left the match. People believed it was Colombia's time, but Argentina, they fought, they suffered, they prevailed, they fought through. UEFA superior to CONMEBOL. Netherlands and France are going to beat Argentina. Croatia, we're going to do the business. They wrote them all off. This is still very much an underdog. Argentina should be the de facto favorites. I find it crazy that nobody predicting Argentina, a team that has won 3 major international competitions. 3 major international competitions. They don't know how to lose. But some way, somehow, people want to just assume that they can only make it to quarterfinal. This team is going to prove everybody wrong. Oh, they haven't faced Europe. They haven't faced a strong European country. That's how the script shall be written. Good. That was the right idea there to try to feed it there to Lautaro. That was the right idea. Argentina looked good so far. Well, it's very hard for a son of a GOAT to be anywhere close to their father. That the motivation of getting out of poverty, like Bronny James, Marcus Jordan never became pro in the NBA. It's very hard to do. It's very hard to replicate the GOAT status of your father. This goes for any sport. Archie Manning probably won't be as great as his uncles. Just having to deal with the pressure of living up to these kind of expectations, and you just have to be you at the end of the day. You don't want to try to be like your dad. You just want to be your own version of yourself. Bad pass right there. Argentina don't immediately press, but they're not even pressing with the strikers. They're going to try to cut the passing lane in the midfield there with the strikers. This is not a very aggressive press from Argentina, but if they sit back, then this will allow the space to counter. Lots of competitive games. Switzerland drew against Qatar. Bosnia got something out of Canada. France, they were in a struggle with Senegal over halfway there until the 66th minute. Argentina get the throw. Messi, the goal, still alive. I should have included in the description the 39th birthday. That's key because the final is going to be at the New York area. And in Gematria, New York is Gematria 39. So only other interruption is going to be the pizza. That's it, I promise, okay? Hopefully I don't miss any goals. I just have to answer the door one time for a pizza delivery. That's it. Let's kind of look up Algeria at the World Cup. Exactly, Levy. Exactly. Mexico, Portugal already happened. 2017 FIFA Confederations Cup. Thank you for bringing that up. We'll include that in the description. The entire breakdown of the entire World Cup. Copy and paste to all the live streams. All right. Come on. Vamos, Argentina. Vámonos. 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 What a pass! He's got the space. Shoot! Messi! No one's stopping Argentina. What a shot outside the box from Goat Messias. Who was it who made the pass there? Fernandez? I'm talking about the pass in transition. Who made the pass in transition? I want to see the before of the highlight. The pass, the vision. Who made the pass there? Who was it there? McAllister, Fernandez, DePaul? Who was it that made the deep pass to build up in transition? Who made the pass? Where's the remote? Where's the remote? Who made the pass? It's only group stages, but fuck it. Lionel Messi's last World Cup, we're here to live every moment. Live every moment in real time. It doesn't matter if it's the group stage. We don't know how many more matches we get to see from Lionel Andres Messi. Enjoy every possible moment that you can. Who was it that made that? Who was it that made that pass? Who was it? Messi! Oh, Messi! The goat of football, the king of football. Messi to score, Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez. This is amazing. This is what Number 7, the Paul! The Paul! The Paul with the mark.
100 appearances for the national team these days. Matches.
Mamma mia, what a shot, what a shot, what a shot. Messi the GOAT is cooking. What a day. Erling Haaland, 2 goals. Mbappe, 2 goals. Lionel Messi. Has it been written for Lionel Andres Messi to score 2 goals as well? Erling Haaland counter the Mbappe on the goal list. Counter the Mbappe on the score list. Wow. That was amazing. Rodrigo de Paul. What a pass by Rodrigo de Paul. He's not really a maestro. He's a win the duels kind of guy. But Rodrigo de Paul to make that kind of pass, mamma mia. Rodrigo de Paul. He knew he was capable of making such a maestro pass. The vision, the accuracy, everything. Rodrigo de Paul with the build-up right there. No, Nicolas Otamendi, one of the real captains and leaders who played every minute of Qatar 2022. Nicolas Otamendi is not even injury prone. He's played almost every game for Benfica. Keeping Otamendi as fresh as can be, I think this is the right call for Lionel Scaloni to keep Otamendi on the bench. We need him as fresh as possible for the knockout. He played in 49 games for Benfica. Last year, he played in 54 games for Benfica, 23-24. Otamendi played 51 games for Benfica. Otamendi is an Iron Man in any role, whether it be a starting defender or a lockdown substitution. Let's preserve a lead. Nicolas Otamendi is the perfect man off the bench to defend the lead. He is a man's man, Nicolas Otamendi. Against taller teams, probably Otamendi. Lisandro Martinez, he has a height disadvantage. You don't play Lisandro Martinez against a team where they have the advantage with the set pieces. So there may be moments where Otamendi does get the edge to start over Lisandro Martinez, probably if teams have a height advantage or not. We know these are exhibitions. We know this is the warm-up to the knockout. Every big team is into the knockout, but at least Argentina, they're continuing their winning ways, and nobody got injured. Against Jordan, I think it's a good opportunity to rest some guys that are dealing with injuries. Maybe Dibu Martinez could rest against Jordan. Well, the fans are paying to see Lionel Messi play. We know Messi is going to definitely play against Jordan. I don't think I should write off Austria. I don't mean to disrespect Austria, but I just believe that Argentina are going to be invincible during this World Cup. Argentina's golden generation record at the World Cup is 4-1. 2 penalty shootouts, the loss to Saudi Arabia, and the 4 wins. Argentina improved to 5-2-1. Lionel Messi is gematria of 51. We already know Lionel Messi is the GOAT. This World Cup is simply about capping the greatest of all golden generation. What country out there is going to win 4 consecutive major tournaments? I will never see that again during my life. This is about eclipsing 2008, 2012 Spain. The very Spain that Messi was eligible to play for. But you see, Spain won Continental, World Cup Continental. Argentina equalized that feat. Now they got to eclipse Spain by winning Continental World Cup. During the days of Pele, Brazil really didn't play Copa America because Santos played in a lot of friendlies overseas. They got paid lots of money to have lots of friendlies against the big teams in Europe. So that's why Pele really he only participated in one Copa America. But this Argentina deserves to be compared to the 1958-62 Brazil. They deserve to be compared to 1958-1970 Brazil. At the core of Argentina is two masterful genius tacticians, a magician on the pitch and a complete mastermind of a professor, Lino Scaloni. Maradona doubted Lino Scaloni. He didn't feel he was fit. He was a very young coach. He didn't have experience managing club or any of that. Lino Scaloni was a virtually unheard of before he ascended into the coaching ranks of one of the most high pressure jobs in international football to manage Argentina, to manage Lionel Messi. Can you believe how magnificent of a job Lino Scaloni has done? That's all in the description. That's right. That's right. To verify, Messi did win 34 trophies with Barcelona. They like to say he won 35 trophies. It's 35 when you include Joan Gamper friendly trophy against Juventus. But outside of that Joan Gamper friendly trophy, Messi has won 34 trophies as a Barcelona player. I think I really need to see how far out it was from Messi's departure to Barcelona to the time that he wins the repeat. When we make that connection to the 34 trophies with Barcelona. But again, the whole roadmap to glory is in the description. Any questions? Feel free to ask any question. But the entire roadmap in the description, all the evidence is there for one to see. Prejudices, biases aside, it is Argentina. Before 2021, nobody could fathom Lionel Messi playing another World Cup. And Messi's still here, and Argentina looked very strong. And during that time, Brazil have shown that they're an utter joke. And worst of all, they're managed by an Italian who's going to sabotage Brazil, so they're not two World Cups ahead of Italy. Good question. I just saw videos on YouTube and I connected to sports and, because I knew the world was rigged, the Illuminati and all of that. And Gematria makes perfect sense of Illuminati satanic rituals. I do believe we're seeing a GOAT ritual with GOAT King LeBron next year. They didn't want Lakers to win because they didn't want Argentina and the Lakers to coincide, intersect in the same year. They wanted to space it out. So you'll let Messi have his last dance. Everyone talks about Messi. And then GOAT King LeBron James next year. We're not supposed to talk about LeBron and Messi within a month of each other. We're supposed to space it out a bit. My pizza's here. Pizza, the Czar.
They've got to find some possession in the attacking part of the field. They need to be a little bit more dynamic. It feels quite safe right now. I don't know why they're trying to move the ball from side to side, but you're playing against the way that Argentina are defending. It's difficult to find space. I think a lot of their strength is on the base.
Now, Friday on Fox, the United States back on the field taking on Australia in game number 2 of the group stage in Seattle. Of course, beginning 10 a.m. Pacific.
Let's see.
All
right, pizza's here. Pizza's here. I think Argentina to win Continental, World Cup Continental is one of the bigger ones. And Kansas City Chiefs to win their repeat, their 2 Super Bowls. Especially the Chiefs, Eagles, exact. Those were the big ones. Argentina one is a really big one. Never once have I predicted Bills to win the Super Bowl, but I'm going to do so for the first time this year. 33 years later, the Bills make the Super Bowl, just like the Bengals made their first Super Bowl in 33 years. The Commanders. There's a good narrative for PSG 3-peat, but I don't think they can afford Mbappe to not win another year, so I'm going Mbappe. And I think I got France to win Euro in 2020. Mbappe, they're taking the torch from Lionel Messi after this World Cup is over. They need France and Mbappe to win Euro with Zidane in 2028. France win the Euro, but then Yamal wins the 2030 World Cup. France could lose another final. They have to move on from Messi and Ronaldo. They need to have Mbappe is one of the most high commercial players out there. So I think France have to win this next Euro. Plus to do so with Zidane as coach. Zidane wins the international trophy. We don't know how good Italia will be at that time, but they did end the 53. I hope we win again. I hope so. We did end a 53-year Euro drought during COVID with Gianluigi Donnarumma. So if you go off of the champions Gematria, Caprioni's Gematria 44. 2015? Maybe 2015. What I like to know is when the Netherlands win the World Cup. Netherlands are the most accomplished team to never win World Cup. I wonder when they're going to script the Netherlands to win the World Cup. They just weren't clinical against Macedonia. They weren't clinical against Sweden, and they were garbage against the big teams. They were garbage against. They don't have no world-class players right now. They're losing Kelly and Bonucci hurt a lot. Bastone's not that great for international. DeMarco's terrible for international. Chase has been injured since 2022 or 2023. So yeah, they need to totally restructure everything. They got to focus on one-on-ones, developing one-on-one, dribbling, winning one-on-ones, having good attacking skills, shooting outside the box. It's not just about defense and tactics. The modern game calls on teams to be more technical. All right, focus on the game. Vamos, Argentina! Messi is the GOAT. Messi is far greater than anybody ever who came in the present and before. We believe in GOAT King El Messi. We believe in Messi. McAllister's been terrible for Liverpool. I think it's Arne Slot's fault. Manager just has stupid tactics. I think McAllister's going to be a different player because he has a better manager to make him look good. Everybody was destroyed on Liverpool. It wasn't just McAllister. Everybody was terrible. Barrow's Pizza. They're a chain, Chicago-based chain. It's called Barrow's Pizza.
They did have a habit at the last World Cup of letting teams back in the game just a touch. Yeah. Different the Messi story is Netherlands wins a penalty shootout of the quarterfinals. Emiliano Martinez doesn't make the save on Club 1-8. How different is Messi in his career, his legacy proceeded, not for those moments.
Yellow! Yellow! I think Lautaro a diver. Yes, yes. Yes. Italia's my team. I got the Euro Champions coffee mug. I can show you that. I'm not gonna take my jerseys from my my jacket closet over there. Free kick. Let's go. Set piece. Set piece. Campione di Europa 2021, Italia. Oh, the haters. Oh, you missed 3 straight World Cup. Well, I think the Dutch and the English and the Portuguese would love to be in our place since 2006. If you ask any Dutch person, they would 100% take missing the World Cup 3 times if it meant winning once in 2006. Every Dutch person would take that 100%. And every English fan who wants to bring it home, they would totally miss 3 World Cups if they won a title in 2006. A Portuguese person would totally take missing 3 World Cups with Ronaldo and winning 2006 with Ronaldo. It's about perspective. Many countries would kill to win a World Cup during their lifetime. It's just about perspective. Like, sure, things are very bad, but everybody would kill to witness their team win the World Cup during the lifetime. So all of the blue shirts running to the middle of the pitch after Fabio Grosso hit the game-winning penalty, that will be a memory that lasts a lifetime. The Argentina-France is going to last a lifetime. The penalty shootout will last a lifetime at Wembley. It's coming, Rome. 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 So, yeah, hopefully England lose. Fuck England. As long as they lose, too. As long as France lose and England lose and Pendu loses. You think he'll play in Copa America? If it's at America 2028, he may end up playing. To get the 6 trophies like Michael Jordan, 6 senior trophies. Nice quick passing, the triangle, the quick passing like we talked about before. I like it when they form the triangles, the horizontal, vertical. I like when they form these triangles. Quick passing succession. I like it. I like it. Pendu fans, you thought Algeria was up 1-0. Fail, Pendu, fail. You're playing a Mickey Mouse team. Argentina are playing a tough team from North Africa who won the AFCON in 2021. Algeria is a tough team. You've never heard of Algeria. Pendu's only scored, 2 goals in 11 matches against South American teams? He's a big baby. He can't handle the nasty brute play of South America.
Algeria can build their way in the attacking half.
That Argentina Portugal live stream. This is the second battle of Luceo. Okay. The only match that can live up to Battle of Luceo is if Argentina played Portugal. I wouldn't mind revenge against Saudi Arabia if Saudi Arabia finished second in the group. I get the inclination that may be written. Nice save, Debu. I like seeing Debu tested a couple of times because get him in the groove. He's okay. Okay, he hurt his pinky, but he saves a couple in live, 100% game speed. He knows he's good. There's no hesitation in the goalkeeper. I think it's a good thing for Debo to be tested a couple of times in this game. Just my take. The winning Europa League goalkeeper for Aston Villa, Dibu Martinez. I really hope Juventus sign Dibu Martinez. If he signs for Juventus, oh my God. Oh my God. I hope they win the Scudetto with Dibu Martinez. I hope we sign Dibu Martinez. Bring Dibu Martinez to Juve. It doesn't matter if it's Europa League. I want a European trophy. Go out and win the Europa League with Dibu Martinez and Kenan Yildiz. The team is pretty average. Nice defensive recovery. Look at that. Transition. Mo. Go. Yes. Transition. 5-on-4. 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 Right. Shot outside the box. Okay. I would work it to the right wing. Okay. Okay. I saw 5-on-4. They didn't watch Euro 2024. They're playing with 10 men. He's lost his athleticism. He's not a brilliant technical passer like Lionel Messi. It's just not Ronaldo's game. He is a lump in the box who's just going to wait for a cross. How much athleticism has Pendu lost? Father Time does not evade any person. The Saudi League is ranked 36 in the world. He was terrible during Euro 2024. Portugal were playing with 10 men. He doesn't press. He doesn't contribute. You saw Messi contributing on the defense there. He kicked the ball out of bounds. Messi was helping the team. Well, it's DR Congo. Who gives a shit if he scores against DR Congo? Seriously, it's DR Congo. Who cares? He's washed up against the best of the world. Portugal have a rubbish manager who failed, who couldn't hack it with Belgium. Couldn't score a goal against France in the semifinal. Couldn't score a goal against France in the quarterfinal. Roberto Martinez failed with Belgium. He's a rubbish yes-man manager. He's not a real coach who makes the tough call. Fernando Santos was a real coach. Roberto Martinez is not a strong personality. He's a yes man. He only managed Wigan and Everton. He is a joke. Roberto Martinez, he is a Spanish coach, but the Portugal coach. No foreign manager has won World Cup ever. Roberto Martinez is not on the elite level of Lino Scaloni. I doubt he's better than Germany's manager. Luis de la Fuente is better than Roberto Martinez. Didier Deschamps, he's delivered runner-ups, trophy, World Cup. He's better than Roberto Vapish Martinez. Okay, Thomas Tuchel, he's overrated. Chelsea are one of the luckiest teams to win Champions League. Tuchel, he failed with Bayern. Okay, England have a terrible manager. I don't know what you think about my sentiments on Roberto Martinez, but every guy who knows their ball, if you wanted to win World Cup, you bring in Jose Mourinho. Portugal are not serious at all. Ronaldo knows Mourinho from the Real Madrid days. They are not serious at all. Ronaldo's not serious at all. You can talk about Pindu during halftime. 4 added minutes, like Argentina's fourth World Cup title, 4 added minutes to the stoppage of the half. Can you picture that? Erling Haaland gets a brace. Mbappe gets a brace. Has it been written for Messi to get a brace? We have the strength of numbers. Over 1 billion people in India and Bangladesh are going to carry Argentina over Pendu in Portugal. Just by the raw numbers, a sixth of the world's population want Messi. We have the strength of the numbers. There's too much money to made with Argentina. So India and Bangladesh are going to help carry Argentina. That's 1 billion people that won't watch the semifinal if Argentina are not in it. So Bangladesh and India are here to help us advance. We know FIFA is all about money. I think it's great that 1 billion people in Bangladesh and India only care about Messi. That this means that there's a financial stake to have Argentina advance over any nation, including Pendu in Portugal. We'll talk about the logistics of a Pendu World Cup at 41 years of age, why it just doesn't make sense. I hope I see it during my life, but Italian football is dead. There's no money in the league. There are no legendary Italian goalkeeper defenders like Buffon, Chiellini, and Barzagli. So it may be a long, long time. Unless it becomes a Premier League and somehow the money comes when they invest in new stadiums. But Inter and Milan are building a new stadium. Juventus might have to expand, renovate their stadium if to counter the revenue increase of Inter and Milan. Go! Yeah! No! Flag! Foul! Yellow card! Dirty foul! That's a yellow card! Yellow card! Deep head! Deep head! It's a yellow card! That's a dirty ass call! That's a yellow card! First CONMEBOL nation to win is GOAT Messi. Dibu with the recovery. There we go. Go to halftime with the lead. We're not about stats. We're not like Pendu. It comes natural to Messi. But Messi does not care about the stats. If the assist is there to kill off the game, Messi will make the assist. Because all he cares about is winning. He doesn't care about stats. This is the transition that will lead to our Pendu talk at halftime. Do you like the way Argentina play this half? I think their experience and composure in big matches are showing. Mike Camacho wrote History Channel. It's a project that I like to embark on at some point when I'm able to be self-sufficient.
Lionel Messi hooks that one in. That was McAllister who couldn't get it on target. And that is how the half comes to a close. A half is over by a sentence. So we're going to sit for 3 news now. Lionel Messi scoring a goal.
Don't Messi. Why the 17th minute?
45 minutes down, 45 to go here in Kansas City. Where's Argentina 1, Algeria 0.
Did he wear number 17 with Argentina, or did Messi only wear number 19? Alexi Lalas is garbage. He's a douche. You suck. Being contrarian for the sake of contrarian makes you a douche. Alexi Lalas is a Skip Bayless of American football. Boo! Alexei Lalas is rubbish. Worst commentator ever. Oh, in on the trophy. The World Cup trophy. All in on the trophy. Right here. All eyes on it. Let's be greedy. We're not here to just be here. We're here to put the cherry on top on the GOAT Lionel Andres Messi's legacy. He will be the immortal god of football when he wins this back-to-back. I don't want to hear nothing. I want a predictable title. Lionel Messi won again. Infantino. Why you clowns bet on France and Spain and Portugal if it's so predictable? It's so easy to say so after the fact. Why not ride the coat before the fact? Before the fact. Before the fact, Argentina haven't known what a loss felt like since 2019. But you want to go against the GOAT and the best international coach, Lionel Scaloni? You are crazy. Lautaro Martinez, leading goal scorer of Calcio Serie A. Julian Alvarez carry Atletico Madrid to the semifinal. What do you want? What do you want, blood? What do you want? Don't Messi. Kingo del Messia. I need time to think. I will discover that is something after 16 minutes. Then GOAT is obviously Camacho 16. But let's look into 17. It requires a deep dive into the numbers. I cannot go into there until after the game. But Pendu is washed up and he's finished.
Okay, we're going to game 3-on-3. Winner go home.
In the Euro, he was finished in the group. And we knew the inevitable, except this deluded, Kreinalden fanboy who belonged in a padded room. Will this be similar to the group results against Georgia and all the others? No, we don't know yet. Curacao showed they belong. No, that was Capo Verde. Is DR Congo a Curacao or are they a Capo Verde? We will have to find out. I could care less if Pendu scores tomorrow, okay? They don't produce great talent on that island. FIFA's here to guarantee a fixed amount of spots. Even if CONCACAF, there's really only 2 good teams. FIFA, they're spreading the welfare, the money to everybody. That's probably why UEFA doesn't like him. Infantino. He can still get voted in because Infantino is going to spread the money around to Africa, Asia, the Caribbean islands, and everybody across the world votes on who the FIFA president is. Doesn't matter if UEFA doesn't get the amount of spots that they think they should get, that I probably think that they deserve to get. The FIFA Congress is made up of every confederation. I don't know, but hey, Messi is 6 goals away from an under 24 in his international career. New Jersey is an under 24. Messi is not playing for stats. He will get to under 24 eventually because he is the number 1 penalty taker. Best part of the first half, no penalty for Argentina because these people bitching about Argentina getting a penalty. Argentina won Copa America without winning a single penalty. They don't need penalty to win major tournament. These little crybaby, Pendu, Kleenex people. I'd say no penalties for Argentina, the better. But they were still the correct calls in 2022. These people had the worst holiday of their lives. The world had the greatest holiday season in their lives. The average football fan had the greatest holiday gift that they could ever get. That dramatic World Cup final, the GOAT of football, cementing his legacy. The Christina Kreinalden fans, they had the saddest existence of a holiday that you could ever imagine. The 5 stages of grief, the acceptance stage. They've not reached the acceptance stage. They're still not there after 3.5 years, and your pain still went straight to Pendu fan. Pain still went straight to Pendu fans.
You should use the active cash Visa credit card for
Yeah, boy is washed up.
Earn unlimited 2% cash rewards on purchases.
A Pendu fanboy, offsides goal, Real Madrid. BS penalty against Benatia and Juventus. Bayern Munich getting screwed. Pendu's a joke. Pendu's a joke. Pendu's a joke. Pendu's the biggest beneficiary of refs in UEFA competition. Barcelona got their fair share of favoritism, but nobody's been benefited more than I think in 2016, 2018, Real Madrid. A great side, but got benefited from many great preposterous referee decisions. But all these people who think PSG are better than 2016, 2018 Real Madrid, not a chance. 2016, 2018 Real Madrid would find a way to score a goal in open play against Mikel Arteta and Arsenal. You can't tell me that the BBC would not find a way to score a goal in open play against a team playing like Burnley. This version of PSG cannot compare to BBC. And I think that is great news for Real Madrid. My number 1, number 2 ranking for Champions League is Real Madrid, and number 2, PSG. I think Mbappe may win a repeat of himself.
Yeah, it's your shot.
Maybe 3 or 4. You know, he's a poacher. He doesn't do any of the work or anything. He gets a little tap in because he's a poacher in the box. He's lazy. He doesn't do any work. He doesn't create. He doesn't do anything. So, of course, he's going to stat pad against weak competition. Who did he score against Luxembourg? San Marino? He stat padded against weak city-states of Europe. Pendu stats against CONMEBOL are garbage.
Most people got 100% clear skin.
He has privilege playing for Real Madrid. Messi kicked his ass in La Liga, 7 wins out of 9 opportunities. That's kind of how the world of football works. Every big team's got their argument. Real Madrid, it's Champions League. Barcelona, it's we have the GOAT. Everybody plays for the national team. Juventus, we won everything domestic. AC Milan, we have the Champions League. Inter, we have the treble. We've never been relegated. Blah 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 blah. Arsenal, we went undefeated. We have the most FA Cup. Liverpool, we have the most Champions Leagues. Manchester United, we have the most league titles. So this has been a recurring pattern as far as scripted bragging rights through the multitude of various competition where every club has their so-called bragging right. Any questions on the entire roadmap in the description? The offside is crazy. Messi could have had 2 goals this half. That's the craziest part.
For type 2 diabetes.
This is not a game, and you're not playing. Your struggle with type 2 diabetes.
But let's talk about that. How many people you think would bet the over for Algeria, Argentina? I should have made my prediction before this live stream, but I promise you my prediction was 2-0. Because I believe that Algeria are an organized, stingy opponent to keep Argentina from staying out of the net, but Argentina just executed in key moments. And I felt great about the defense and Emiliano Martinez to get the clean sheet and simply score a goal each half. But at the same time, Algeria were not going to make it easy because of how compact Algeria is. Algeria are not a team that only qualify because of expanded format. They gave Germany a hard time in 2014. They made it to World Cup in 2010. Algeria are not nobodies. They're a good team. Not just because they have Riyad Mahrez, but the other guys making it hard, contributing to that defense in the midfield. Okay, Algeria are not nobodies. It's certainly a much better test for an Argentina compared to, let's say, Portugal against DR Congo or Germany against Curacao. Argentina get tested early on. Algeria a better team than DR Congo in Africa.
More goals, more celebrations. Coors Light.
With Couchy, you can make predictions on anything, right from the palm of your hand.
Sounds great. But Tony Boris can use that pen.
I believe if Diego Maradona were with us in the stadium at Russia, Maradona would be flipping off every Pendu fan out there. I think it's been written to send a death blow to Pendu in Portugal.
See you tomorrow.
Oh, if Diego Maradona were here, if Diego Armando Maradona were here, if Diego Armando Maradona were here, he would be throwing these middle fingers like he was. Was it against Nigeria that Maradona was giving everybody the middle finger? You see, when Argentina beat Portugal, imagine if Diego Maradona were here. He'd be giving everybody the middle finger. He was giving all the Pendus the middle finger. All drugged up on the cocaine, whatever other drugs he was on. You see, that's the ultimate middle finger the Pendu fight. If Messi beat Pendu in the knockout. And send the Roberto rubbish packing and all these under Pendu Portugal fans.
Be the spider in the net and just control the game and deliver. Yes, that's exactly
45 minutes left.
Try to do what you've been doing at the end of the first half. Try to go
Because everybody's been very competitive, they're definitely talking about expanding to a 64-team World Cup. I like the 64-team World Cup because it means that only 2 out of 4 group advance. That's probably why, that's the biggest reason why I support going to 64 teams. You need that you must win in the group. You cannot finish third whatsoever. This World Cup so far, they've shown like 48 teams is not diluting the field. From what we see so far, only one exception, Germany, Curacao. So the DR Congo and Portugal is going to make a big difference as far as justifying the 48-team field. I think FIFA needs DR Congo to keep it close. They can justify keeping the 48-team format. It's an argument that would go away against UEFA. Makes them hate Infantino even more. But Infantino doesn't care only about UEFA. He cares about the entire world as a whole. Cheers to Argentina and God Messi, yes. All eyes on the trophy. All in on the conquest. I got acid reflux after the 2022 World Cup. There was a lot of drinking. I'm going to drink every day during the knockout, but not during the group. Acid reflux, bitch. You lose your appetite. You can't even eat it. I mean, how do I describe it? Like, it's a worse. It's a worse. You start burping, whatever. I mean, you can't even eat. I mean, it's bad. It's bad. But if you have acid reflux, okay, the key is a milkshake or ice cream. I never need a doctor during my adult life, but I was like, oh my God, I might need a fucking doctor. That was scary. Getting blazed every day during that World Cup 2022. Foul! Free kick! Get your ass back there! No green jersey magic for you, motherfucker! Get your ass back there! You have a green jersey like Nigeria. We should treat you guys like you're Nigeria. The Olympics, we beat Nigeria. World Cup group, we beat Nigeria. Screw this green jersey Saudi Arabia. You die! He woke up 10 minutes before the match from India. Shout out to India. $1 billion plus. Gonna carry Argentina to the semifinal and the final. We must thank India and Bangladesh for giving FIFA the raw numbers, the financial incentive. No wonder why they're charging all these money for the tickets for the World Cup final, because you have some people from India that are going to pay top dollar to make it to the final, I hope. I think if these tickets are $10,000, they must be planning on Messi to be in the final. America gave $40 billion in bailout money to Argentina. Argentina's government are going to subsidize fan travel. Argentina are going to have fan atmospheres throughout the entirety of the World Cup. How could an average Argentinian during this inflation be able to afford the ticket and everything and airfare? I'm telling you, it's $40 billion from U.S. to Argentina. They are subsidizing Argentinian fan travel. We got the advantage. We got the advantage. DePaul had a brilliant ball through ball. Rodrigo DePaul. Udinese, Atletico Madrid. Inter Miami won the MLS Cup with GOAT Messi. His bodyguard was there. Enzo! Shoot! Ah! This game's not over yet. Still 1-0. It's like Algeria, they can equalize. Game is not over. Shoot! Shoot! Die! It was on target! Leonard! Just hit it on target! Make the keeper work! Make the keeper work! Make the keeper work, El Messi. Just hit on target. A rebound to the top. This is what we're talking about. A rebound to Lautaro Martinez. I sit here if Pendu scores against DR Congo. If he doesn't score, I'll still celebrate because Messi has more goals this World Cup than Pendu. Pendu man. You have Bruno Fernandes, assist record holder, Vitinha. This is a much stacked team compared to Argentina. But the Argentina have the heart and the grit that separates Argentina from Portugal and the mentality of true winners and monsters, warriors, maestros. Just being warriors, I take Argentina. Talent-wise, Portugal are better. They're not willing to sacrifice their soul for Pendu, I think. I didn't see that during the Euros. I don't care about your glorified Mickey Mouse competition that was only created to pad Pendu's. He's got him! He's got him! Come on, he has to score here! He's got him! Shoot! Nah, it's a bad ball! It's a bad ball! Lopez, that's a bad ball! Ah, they should have killed off the game. They should have killed off the game there. They should have killed off the game there. All that space on the right flank there. The final pass wasn't good enough. Argentina are in control. Stay compact, keep the possession. Stay compact and keep the possession. Don't allow Algeria any opportunity. Stay compact and keep the possession. Alvarez. A giveaway. Here come Algeria. Good no call, ref. That's a real man's ref right there. Let him play it out. Let him. Yes! Lautaro Martinez! He got the save by the keeper, Lautaro Martinez. He got the save there. He forced the pressure on the keeper. We'll find out. They could face Spain. They could face Uruguay. They could face Saudi Arabia, I think they can face Spain. I think Uruguay can run up the goal differential against Capo Verde. All they need is a draw against Spain if they run up the goal differential against them. Uruguay plays Spain the final game. Spain plays Saudi Arabia. They play Cape Verde, Uruguay. They're gonna beat Cape Verde.
There's something objectively jarring about saying saved by Zidane. It just doesn't seem quite right for what that name signifies in the history of the game, but that is the first World Cup save for Lucas Zidane, who's just in the last few months really come on the scene for Algeria. It's a tackle there.
Modern football is just not about tactics and having keep it 1-0. Teams are far more technical. I think Italian to get better at developing and teaching one-on-ones and dribbles. Yeah, I mean, where do you think Roberto Baggio came from? He came from Italia. They can hardly produce an elite striker anymore, like Vialli or Francesco Totti or Alessandro Del Piero. Young kids are not playing ball on the streets. They're on social media. They're influencing. But I think it's how they're coached up and developed. I think Roberto Baggio talked about this. The federation ignored him. Now they have to listen to Roberto Baggio. It should have taken 3 missed World Cups. Italians are stubborn and they're conservative in their belief, and they don't embrace change. Yeah, Italy's still a conservative country. You're conservative, you don't embrace change. You're fixated on the ways of the past that worked in the past. So it's a part of a culture thing, too. It doesn't help that dinosaurs run the federation. He was sacked, Gabriel Gravini. He's a dinosaur. He's born in the 50s or something like that. He's been sacked. Every country goes through struggles. The Netherlands struggled for a little bit after they lost against Argentina. They missed the World Cup in 2018. Everybody goes through. Argentina almost failed to qualify in 2018.
Actually see the field at this World Cup that we haven't had before. For those reasons you just outlined. Driving inside. Lynch's who hits the brick wall. White colored brick wall. Wants it. We'll keep it.
We're patient. They try to. Nice block! Nice block! We'll get the ball back eventually. We'll be patient. No foul call for Algeria. I thought they could have won a free kick. I hope we get those clean sheets. The biggest improvement in Argentina is holding on to a lead in the final 20 minutes of a game. We didn't really see that against France and against the Netherlands. We'll see if Otamendi comes in to help seal the 1-0 win. My prediction was 2-0, but Algeria finding a way to stay in the game. 30 minutes left. You make your subs around the 60th minute, before the 70th minute, or later. Uruguay could have won at the end against Saudi Arabia. That was a great save. We've seen some great goalkeeping masterclasses during this World Cup. That's a great deflection by Algeria's defender. That was a goal if he didn't deflect it. Look at that last second deflection. That's great job by Algeria. 60th minute. Messi taking the corner.
Messi already goal tonight. 14 of his World Cup career. Everything closer encounter was blocked and then cleared away.
All right, at least we keep the ball.
Messi incidentally, last fall was credited with breaking the all-time international record for assists as well.
Nice ball by Debo. Yes! Down! Shoot! Shoot! Yeah! Yeah! Messi! 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 Goal! Off the rebound, Messi! Way to counter Mbappe! Way to counter Mbappe! Way to counter Mbappe! Messi is the GOAT. Hating ass bums. Hating ass bums. Messi is the greatest ever to play football. He is going to win the Golden Boot, as I correctly predict. Messi is the GOAT. Messi is far greater than anybody who came before, present, and after. He was in the right spot. He knew the right spot. He knew where the keeper's going to save it. He knew where he had to be to collect the rebound. That is high IQ football intelligence from the GOAT and king of football, Lionel Andres Messi. He kicked the corner kick. He had to run from the sideline over there to get that rebound. Messi is the GOAT. Pendu is going to be raging. This is the worst thing that happened to Portugal. Pendu is 100% playing the group stage for stats. He's gonna destroy Portugal. Colombia are able to take advantage. They know they're gonna feed the ball to Pendu because he is desperate to feed his stats. Mbappe is far surpassed Pendu in World Cup. Messi told Mbappe, not so fast. You're going to have to work to eclipse my World Cup goal record. We knew it was written for Messi to score. We knew Messi's going to make it as hard as possible for Mbappe. So Messi's one goal away from Miroslav Klose. Do we have that right? Man, this is truly the last dance. We know Messi is winning this World Cup. He is the king of football. Lionel Messi is tied with Haaland and Mbappe for the Golden Boot of the World Cup. Norway, they're not advancing deep in the tournament. France, it could be Dembele one day. It could be Olise one day. Go Messi. He's not even trying to score, but it just happens so naturally that he's in the right positions to make it happen. Long live the king. Messi is predominantly Italian blood. The greatest footballer has originated from the lands of the city-states of the modern day Italian. Messi Cucatini is far greater than any footballer previous and present and future. Messi is finishing unbeaten and invincible in his international football career. He'll never lose a major tournament ever again after the death of Diego Armando Maradona. 100%. We are not here to simply just be here. We're here to end any possible debate. We're here not simply for Messi. We're here to be the greatest national team ever. That to back. This isn't simply just about Lionel Messi, as was what Qatar 2022 is about. This World Cup right here is about the collective of Argentina. Surpass 2008, 2012 Spain. Across the street from Pele, we gonna win this World Cup. And it's so close to hat-trick. El Messi, he's having so much fun out there. Infantino is all smiles too. Did you see Gianni Infantino there? He could score 10 goals this World Cup. He scored 2 minutes in against Iceland in the friendly. An MLS star has to win the World Cup when the World Cup is at the United States of America. Pendu fan, you're deluded. I'm your daddy, Pendu fan. I'm your daddy. Diego's your daddy. Messi's your daddy, Pendu fan. Oh, FIFA read Messi's goal. They had a controller. They control the ball, so it goes straight to Messi. You Pendu fans are delusional. Dibu Martinez save was scripted. And you bums. I got no time for any losers anymore. Let's keep it about Argentina and go El Messias. I got no time for losers who belong in a padded room. Messi is the golden king of football. The sky, blue, and lights of heaven on earth. El equipo de Dios. Nothing can stop Argentina. This fucking repeat is on. You little fucking bet on France and fucking Spain. You bet against the GOAT. I'm better than the pundits. We faded the pundits. You clowns. 3 straight major tournaments. How can you go against 3 straight major tournaments? Look at this crowd. This is a real home advantage for Argentina. Every game is going to be like this. He's the king of football. He deserves it. This is the last tournament. Enjoy every moment you see from El Messias. They've only gotten better since Qatar 2022. Messi was not his best during Copa America, but they found a way to dominate without Messi against the 28 consecutive unbeaten Colombia. Scaloni is a world-class coach. Otamendi is fresh for the knockouts. He's an Iron Man. Alvarez is fresh for the knockout. Yes, keep the clean sheet. Got the clean sheet. The clean sheet is still here. I I want that clean sheet. I want that damn clean sheet. I want to dominate football. Those who doubted Cristiano Ronaldo's fitness. He's gonna miss the World Cup. Oh my God, where you are at now? Where you are at? Doubt Cristiano Ronaldo's fitness. Boo! 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 Screw these fitness breaks. Boo! These are commercial breaks. Some rubbish. American companies don't give a fuck about football. Boo! America doesn't give a fuck about the game or the customs and traditions of football. Fuck, America should never host a World Cup again. Boo! 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 Stop ruining the game with their goddamn quarter! Screw America! America should never host the World Cup again the way you treat some of these countries. America is a shitty host. America should never host it again. They're destroying the game with these mid-break commercials.
We tested and done advanced care in real life with real women going on.
Well, Lino Scaloni's a good coach, so these little water breaks that may benefit Argentina because they obviously have a much better coach than many other countries can dream of having on the touchline. This is ruining the game of football. Who had the momentum? Canada against Bosnia. They went to the TV timeout. Then it became a cagey game. They're ruining football with these garbage Americanized TV timeouts. Hydration breaks. My ass, it's not hydration break. I wonder what Maradona would say about these so-called hydration breaks. Who's ruining the game? Fuck Fox. Fuck America. You don't give a fuck about our beautiful game. You don't give a fuck about it at all, you bastards. Oh, you need all the goddamn ads that you can. Greedy ass fucking pricks. Fuck Fox. Fuck America. Country built on greed. You're the worst. You're the worst. Football's meant to be played for 2 halves, not 4 quarters. Fuck America. What a performance. These water breaks are garbage. They're ruining football with that. 2030 will be a proper World Cup. The only thing that's saving this World Cup is Messi and Argentina winning, okay? Because otherwise, it's been a garbage World Cup. Games have been good, but the fucking hydration timeouts. American greedy-ass companies, assholes who think they're the center of the universe. All American assholes. They be racist against an African country. They're racist against Uzbekistan. They're all patting them down when they get off the airplane. Welcome to America. Oh, you're brown. You're from a part of the world we deem uncivilized. Just be sure you don't bring in any drugs. That could be a penalty. The VAR is looking. Look at that Argentinian crowd. That's a beautiful crowd. My prediction was 2-0. doing it.
They would not have allowed that throw in there. So Zodiac said, well, basically, I had seen enough. I made my decision. And the VAR
Yeah, America's a bunch of ignorant ass motherfuckers. They think 90% of Iran oppose the Ayatollah. They're delusional. It's more like a mix in between. 60-40, 65-35, 55-45. Rural areas are more conservative, Islamist fundamentalists. Cities are more secular. In no way does 90% of Iran oppose the Ayatollah. These people are brainwashed by Zionist propaganda. They make it seem as if everybody opposes the Ayatollah. That's the furthest thing from the truth. Americans are brainwashed by the Zionist Jews that run the media in America. I've never been to Uzbekistan, but maybe I need to go to Uzbekistan someday. Ayatollah issued a fatwa against nuclear war. Zionist Jews are lying to the public. He just wants to create greater Israel, Mr. Genocide Netanyahu. These Fox News right-wing Republicans live in a bubble. They're these boomer Republicans. Okay, great thing is most of the world is waking up against Israel. None of your little fuck-ass, little goyim-ass propaganda is going to work anymore, is it? Israel doesn't have any nuclear inspections. Iran willingly agreed to have nuclear inspections. Messi! Suck it, Pendu fan, you're losers! This is my fucking World Cup! This is my fucking major of all king of accomplishment! Messi's the goat of football! Nothing is stopping Messi now! Kiss my ass, Pendu! Kiss my ass, McCrappy! Kiss my ass, Spain! You didn't let the Zionists occupy your airways! You're fun, Spain! You're winning nothing, McBoopy! Messi's greater than you, McBoopy! He's tied Miroslav Klose. Nothing's stopping Messi from this World Cup! Suck it, fag-ass Pendu! If you score 0 goals, Pendu, you guys are fucked in the ass. You're fucked in the ass if you score 0 goals, Pendu. Suck the Messi conda, motherfucker! Suck the Messi conda, little bitch! Messi dominates you! He makes you live rent-free in your head! All times! Messi dominates you! Your entire existence is on passing Messi! Messi is the GOAT! That pass! The Valentino told Algeria to let down! Put the fan belong in the pot of room. Your worst nightmares already come, Pendu fans. Washed up in a sunny camel lake. You worship a camel, not a goat. almost finished. Messi is the GOAT. This World Cup is about Messi. Messi. What a messy deal you have to deal with, Panda. No pun intended. Best of all, no penalties at all, Panda. Otamendi! Nicolas Otamendi! Let's get him on more World Cup. What a winner. 2010 World Cup. 2018, 2022. Nicolas Otamendi. Oh, you bitch ass haters. Look at you. You and your Brazil. You little dog shit, Brazil. Look at you little pieces of Brazil shit. Lupin went straight to Brazil. Brazil and Pindu fans, pain went straight up your ass tonight. You know what's been written. We all know what's been written. Not we all know. Some of y'all still deep asleep in the truth. Who called all 4 major tournaments in finalissima? You had your chance. They're not even 2-3 matches in. Pendu is going to be in emotional turmoil if he scores 0 goals. He's going to collapse mentally. Portugal are going to collapse under this one-man ego show. I hope he does. But we don't need to play for stats no more. He got a hat trick. This is a GOAT ritual after Pele's death. Pele had a brace against Sweden. He had a brace in the final against Italia. Pele had a brace against Sweden in the final. It's just a sign that Pele's about to be surpassed. Lionel Messi may score 2 goals in the World Cup final. Messi's about to surpass Pele. Pele was a big-time clutch match performer. Messi is eclipsing Pele. He just needs that second World Cup. Never ever could I ever dream of a hat trick in the first match of the World Cup. He is the king of football. God has already carried Argentina to victory. El equipo de Dios. Even if we suffer, Lord Jesus is going to carry Argentina to victory. El Messi is going to carry the team to victory. We can all dream bigger after tonight. We are witnessing his final days as an Argentinian player. Scaloni is a world-class coach. Nothing can faze Argentina. They are fully hell-bent on winning a second straight World Cup. In Argentina that don't want to be there. In Argentina that's hell-bent on winning again. Everybody's been on notice right now. You do not want to face Argentina when it's hell bent.
Realize I find something here for Team Algeria and love to get something positive out of tonight. Still 2 games to go against Austria. Join the other 2 teams in this group. Towards the byline and play on there.
Clean fit.
Maybe. That's going to be a free kick for Algeria here.
When does Pendu play? Tomorrow or Thursday? This could be the worst thing that happened to Portugal. He is playing for stats. Team harmony is disrupted. Team harmony is disrupted. Already, Portugal are already completely destroyed and decimated before it has even began. There must be a lot of celebration going on in India. What do you call it? Kalasha, whatever it is? The land of Messi? What is it? Kalasha? I forgot what it's called. We are approaching nighttime in America.
For Algeria throw, however. Much to his frustration. The 2 teams in this group, Austria and Jordan.
Pendu, Wankas. I've heard no news from the story on ESPN that people are betting on Argentina.
Those will be the next 2 opponents for these teams. Argentina with Dallas to face Austria Monday. Algeria will be in the South Bay to take on Jordan. And then it's Argentina against Jordan in Dallas. Algeria against Austria here in Kansas City. Both these teams are based in Kansas City. As are England and the Netherlands. England, who earlier today took a short hop down to Dallas, they'll face Croatia and rematch for the 2018 World Cup semifinal tomorrow. That's going to be an awfully fun game as well. The good recovery on the outside. That's what he says. Look like it's just going to be a flood the other way for Argentina. He wants it back. It's going to come back inside though. Shaibi.
Maybe I gave Algeria too much respect.
2 for company. They have on the outside an option here.
Imagine if Messi gets a hat trick and it's 2 matches and 6 goals. Look at them hating ass bombs. Look at you. Look at you. Roberto Martinez is going to get sacked as Portugal manager when it's all said and done. The contract stipulates if Messi wins another World Cup, Roberto Martinez is getting sacked. 20 years after the day of his first goal in the World Cup against Bosnia, and somehow Bosnia's in this World Cup. It was rigged against Italia. It was rigged against Italia. It was. Pendu nothing! Pendu is nothing! Pendu, you're my Pendu fans, you're my bitch. The Simpson says Portugal's gonna win. I want the clean sheet. This is not a perfect result. I want the dominating win, and I want the clean sheet. We want the clean sheet. Scaloni wants the clean sheet. That's why Otamendi's in the game. We want the clean sheet. A picture-perfect result. Dominating defensive performance. Outrageous offensive performance. Imagine if they win 4-0 like Diego is 40, the United States is 40. Stupid pass. They're up 3-0. Who cares if they give it away? They're already winning 3-0. They're already winning 3-0. Are you Bendu fan? You kiss my ass. Yeah, nothing. You waited 3.5 years for this. Your soul was crushed tonight. But they're still gonna win World Cup. You belong in an asylum. You belong in a padded room. Appreciate greatness. Stop hating. Just start appreciating greatness when you see it. Nearly 39 years of age, Lionel Messi. Man, these people got their money's worth tonight. Man, can you imagine what the tickets were to see Argentina against Algeria? They got their full money's worth. They got the full value of the dollar. These tickets are still insanely expensive, but I'm just saying from a tangible value, they got the full experience of the GOAT of football tonight. The whole atmosphere, the entire team performance from GOAT Messi, and he's on the bench. He gets a break. He gets a rest. He's injured, this and that, Argentina. He's injured. Really, he's injured. Got played big time. He's not hurt. He's in top fitness. You got baited by Messi subbing himself out. That was part of scripted drama before the build-up to the opening match. Pele, a.k.a. Messi, is winning the World Cup. Pele, a.k.a. Messi, is winning at America. Maradona won at America. Pele won at America. Messi wins at America. All 3 World Cups opening match was at Estadio Azteca. I don't hear anything from the loser Portugal Brasil fans tonight. Where you at? I don't hear nothing from loser Brazil, loser Pendu Cristina Crenada fans. This was a picture perfect opening match of the World Cup. We will see how Austria do against Jordan. Austria will have 3 boys, but still gotta handle the business against Austria. Because in no world should Austria drop points against Jordan. So, again, there's still lots of work. There's still lots of work coming up. 10 o'clock a.m. Arizona time. Then we go live for Argentina, Austria. It can be Lautaro Martinez, Julian Alvarez. Messi doesn't have to score. We're not playing for stats. Pendu, he's playing stats every single game. This is torture for every Pendu Portugal fan. Facts. Pendu is playing for stats. Messi is playing for collective glory. That is the difference.
South American team, Brazil.
South America won the last World Cup at the USA. The first team to win for CONMEBOL was GOAT Messi.
Argentina's home Copa. They play tons of games in the U.S. Again, for all talk about weather, travel, time zones, you know, he's pretty used to it by now as Lionel Messi.
We had a better performance in France. We had a better performance in France.
2 minutes away from seeing out the night, a historic night for their biggest star, Lionel Messi. That's Nico Paz. We hope is the newest star committing that foul. We thank the adoring fans in the Argentina roadshow that moves to Texas for Monday's.
Oh, the World Cup trophy! We're getting a trophy! Picture perfect performance. I want the clean sheet. We're a minute away. We want a clean sheet. There's a lot to dissect. There's a lot to dissect.
This is number one. Set the tone early. This is number two for closer lanes, but he's the first one that just spills it, anticipates. How good was that finish with his right foot, just passing it in, and then number three.
Oh, you Spain and France losers. You counted out the GOAT. You counted out the best team in international football. No number one team has ever won the World Cup. No number one team has ever won the World Cup. It all changes when you have the GOAT. When you have the GOAT. When you have the GOAT. Boot this line, D-boot. Boot this long. Yeah! Moving on. No time for losers. Moving on. We won the group. Let's beat Austria. Rest some players. Get all rested up for the knockouts. Been a long club season. Rest players for Jordan. Now we talking. Now we talking. Jordan have to play Algeria in the last game. What a performance! What a performance! The goal list of FIFA and World Cup. Man, they're having lots of fun out there. Look at these guys. Look at them. They're having lots of fun out there. They're under no real burden of winning Messi World Cup. These guys are under no real pressure whatsoever. That is the Argentina we know. Lionel Messi has tied Miroslav Klose for goals all time in FIFA World Cup. He has 2 more goals than Kylian Mbappe. My golden boot prediction of Lionel Messi is gonna be correct. The job is not done yet. We feel confident into the next match. The job is not done yet. But the confidence will only grow throughout the course of the tournament. And these guys are serial winners. They have never known what it's like to lose. McAllister's never lost international. DePaul's never lost international. I don't think Lautaro Martinez was there in 2019, was he? Look at this clown. Look at this clown. I have to screenshot that. You're gay and desperate. You are so desperate. It is best to just don't be laughed at because I will caption that. Not even Gianni Infantino will allow Messi to get injured. I know why you're saying that. Oh, because Maradona got banned in the second match of the World Cup. You're so predictable. I can read right through you like a hawk. But you're dreaming. Pele got injured. Messi, he's playing through an entirety of a back-to-back World Cup campaign that has never been done since 1934, 1938. All right, I got receipts now. I got receipts. How many of Italia's players played through the entirety of 1934 and 1938? Man, you people are deluded. People are brainwashed. You cannot be taken seriously ever again after Messi makes it through another match. It is played against Jordan as the Michael Jordan of world football. Man, that is just pathetic. Not a chance with Roberto Rubbish Martinez as a manager. You're playing with 10 men every single match. And Ronaldo's going to chase stats for the rest of the World Cup because Messi has now 3 goals and Ronaldo has 0. This is every Pendu fan's worst nightmare. Team harmony has been destroyed by this very, very match because Pendu, Messi lives rent-free in Pendu's match in his mind 24/7. Messi has 16 goals. Cristiano Ronaldo has 8 World Cup goals. You know who has more World Cup goals? Eusebio from Portugal, and only 1 World Cup he participated in. Eusebio is the GOAT of Portugal. Eusebio is the GOAT of Portugal. 1 World Cup participation, he scored 9 goals in 1966. Cristina Crainalda, in 5 previous competitions, he got grouped 1 year in 2014, including Team USA in Portugal's group. He has 8 goals in 5 World Cup participations. That is a deluded Pendu. He is a joke. He gets benefited from playing on the most stacked team in the history of the world, Real Madrid, who won 2 Champions League titles without Cristina Crainalda, who never got relegated to Europa without Cristina Crainalda. Barca still haven't won Champions League without Messi. They got sent to Europa the first 2 seasons without Lionel Messi. It's over. It is over. Messi is the GOAT. He is the king of football. He may get the 23 goals like Colin is 23, like this is the 23rd World Cup, like he's the king of football. King is 23. He's already automatically going to score 4 more goals because he's GOAT, King of the Messias. He is the GOAT. Messi is the king of football. Pendu is a joke. He's one big, utter joke. He's a terrible manager. They're not serious about winning. He's only serious about padding his stats because he doesn't retire with 0 knockout goals. He is an utter joke. They are clinically insane because Simpsons predicted Portugal to win 9-9. You people belong in asylum. They could take out America. There's no lie right there. They could violate the ceasefire and still invade Lebanon. That's still their game. They want to murder Christian and Muslims in Lebanon there. Messi, what a shot outside the box. He is the goal. We're winning back-to-back. 3-0 win. Repeat. 30th major competitive match, finalissima included. I don't think Argentina allowed 10 shots from Algeria. It seems like they haven't really had any major scoring opportunity.
We said before the game that this guy and the guy would understand and he reminded us why he's.
Yeah, Algeria didn't even have a single shot on target. Bearing the offsides goal, they didn't have a single shot on target. This was a shutdown performance. Pendu Crapzil fans. Losers! 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 Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. They were 9-1, 10-1, 8.5, 9-1.
And that's what they did on a consistent basis, but tomorrow's a whole nother day.
Christina Crapnado fan. Ronaldo fan. Loser. The only three guys who belong in the GOAT debate is Maradona, Pele, and Messi. Those are the only three. Ronaldo's always only going to be fourth in the all-time list. Fourth. That's all he is. Fourth.
Alexi as well. Thank you for your company. So much more on the way. 3 matches down, 1 more to go today.
Are you wearing green like Algeria, Rebecca Lowe? Come on. It all depends on who finishes first and second. Many groups will be left up. Norway, France, for example, it's left up to the either team having the ability to win the group. Monaco or Brazil each have a chance to win the group. Uruguay has as much of a chance as Spain to win the group. There's going to be many interesting matches to look over through the conclusion of the group stage. Who cares about any of that? Just get to the group, have a knockout bracket, and that's final. Aha! Losers! Pendu fan losers! Chrysil, Crymar, Flopmar losers! Crymar losers! They're going to give Crymar the World Cup. He's a joke. He's injured. He even admits his knees can't hold up anymore. He's done. He's done. Pendu is a joke. Argentina are 8-1. They're ahead of Crapzil. They're ahead of Germany. Argentina are 8-1. They were 8.5-1 throughout much of the past 4 years. Argentina are now 8-1 to win the tournament. From 10-1 to 8-1. That answers the question. Portugal, they're betting lots of money on Portugal. Christina cries down in fans. The Simpsons has predicted Pendu and Portugal to win the World Cup. More people are betting on Portugal than Argentina. You're fucked in the asshole. You saw they were third behind France and Spain. None of the top three win. The bookies are making a huge profit off of the World Cup. The bookies are here to reduce the odds of Argentina. So when the inevitable of Argentina winning World Cup happens, that's why Messi had a scripted hat trick, so the payout of Argentina lowers as we get through the march of the tournament. This was the worst evening for any hating, desperate bum who desperately hoped Argentina lose. How's Pendu gonna handle now? Every single time I think I'm gonna get through a 2 hours of a match, be left for I get to left the half the battle. If it was Pendu, what did Messi get the hat trick? They may as well be eliminated tonight. They may not even play Argentina. They don't want that smoke. They don't want that smoke, do they? These men are going to get eliminated before Argentina because they are a team of pussies. They don't want the smoke, do they? They said Messi magic. Let me take the picture of Messi magic. Let me take the picture of Messi magic. They said Messi magic. Where's the remote at? Where's the remote? Where's the remote at? Where are the remote? These guys even said Messi magic. It's a long journey. We have 7 matches left. But, yeah. It's not Cristiano crap nowadays World Cup. A piece of shit like that doesn't deserve the World Cup. An egoist, fucking satanic, narcissistic Kabbalist doesn't deserve it. Messi magic. That's the headline. Pendu fans, losers. This is fucking karma. This is karma. Yeah, Messi lost in the 4th final again. He was heartbroken, but you wanted to let it rub in. Karma's a bitch, motherfucker. What the plague? You're still crying. You were tortured throughout the 2020s. Pendu fans are tortured. They have a Mickey Mouse UEFA Nation League trophy. Because he's a desperate little wanker. He's wanking off and masturbating. He's a wanker. It's a fantasy. He's masturbating to fantasies. It's a fantasy to have Messi injured. It's a pornographic fantasy he has now, and it is nothing but fiction. It is nothing but a deluded fantasy.
It is
quite the party. We're at Maggie McGarry's here.
The face of MLS not winning World Cup at the USA. I mean, we're not idiots. We're not retards. Saudi Camel League, a fake icon, winning over the face of MLS at America. What kind of dumbass are you? These people are idiots. The face of MLS not going to win the World Cup at America over the face of a Saudi Camel League. Your clouds. Coronation. Coronation. Crowning. Crowning. Coronation.
Not very surprising, right? Because he's a veteran, he's a superstar.
That's all that's like. That's all that's like. That's all that's like.
What, 39 years old, I think? 40? Insane. So, still, like, wow, impressive.
Yep, and you're also from Mexico, right?
Yeah. We're supporting Argentina today.
Why Argentina?
Messi. Why, right?
All Messi fans, right? And then over here we have someone.
But we have a team, not just a guy. What Rico Di Paul, Enzo Fernandez, Nicolas Otamendi, Lisandro Martinez. Everybody who's been involved in every bit of team success since 2021. This is what I mean. This is a 5+ year journey.
So, yeah.
I gotta get to another family.
And the great strength of Argentina, lots and lots and lots of experience carried over since 2021. So let's review the Argentina Golden Generation video. Okay. I have no notifications. This is a hat trick. I have to document the occurrence. This is the thing about football, right? We all assume it's just going to happen against Jordan, but that's the beauty of football. It happened against a much tougher opponent. It happened against a much tougher opponent, Algeria. I haven't seen the comments from social media yet. Are they crying? FIFA boys, scripted up, drinking Fantino, you wankers, you guys are miserable. You're not appreciating greatness. You guys are wankers. Wink off to fake gold satanic devil in another stratosphere. How many people saw the live stream? Okay, I have to record the live reaction of every Messi goal. I have to do the live video, record the live instance, my reaction to every Messi goal. Is it bad for me to be very, 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 very schadenfreude against every Pendu fan after all the shit talk of Portugal winning the World Cup? I'm enjoying every second of this. We're having huge orgasms of Lionel Messi continuing to shock the world with Messi magic. He may as well be Harry Potter. If anyone viewed the description, it would be top notch. It is like, okay, the logic makes sense. It follows lots of logic. He just scored a hat trick. He's a genius. He knew that Messi Messiah is the invincible Messiah after Maradona's death. that a great Pele ritual is happening, that we must all fade, that UEFA would never allow Mbappe to win more World Cups than Messi. Let's be honest about that. France are fucked deep in the ass. They'll never allow Mbappe to win more World Cups than Messi. Who knows if they allow Mbappe and Messi to retire each with 2 World Cup victories, but they will certainly never allow Mbappe to win more World Cups than Lionel Messi. That is the problem with France, outside of the overall greater picture that World Cups are dominated by CONMEBOL at the Central North Americas. There's a deep, deep problem with France. That is the problem. They'll never allow Mbappe to win more World Cup than Lionel Andres Messi. That is the problem. Brazil, they're fucked deep, 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 deep in the ass. If France beats Norway, Brazil are screwed against France. Okay? Youth Argentina had a bad World Cup in 2018. Brazil might experience something a little bit similar. Not in every detail, but you lose to a much better team in the first round of the knockout. Thank God there's a little bit of wine left. All hail Jesus Christ, all hail King, Lord, El, and Messias. El equipo de Dios, the team of God, the heavenly white and sky blues. This is the greatest of all golden generation. Well, when we win the World Cup, I'm very sad that this era is over. Quite frankly, though we never know if Messi plays in 2028 Copa America, but I get the feeling that this is the final major tournament of Lionel Messias. Something very magnificent must happen when we feel that this is, in fact, a last dance. We get the feeling that this is truly a last dance when we have the moment of greatness that is the hat trick of Lionel Andres Messi. Throughout, we did see a free kick goal from Messi in 2021 Copa America. We have not seen a great free kick at Qatar or throughout the course of Copa America. One last final kick of the ball. We gotta see that very, very magical free kick goal in the World Cup final from Lionel Messi. It must happen in the very final match in the final. We could have near makes, but in the World Cup final, this is where the stuff of legends are written. No free kick goal in Copa America or in the World Cup 2022, 2024. Messi going to do something very magnificent. One last kick of the ball, a free kick goal, the prophecy, it must be written. We are here to go all the way and witness the prophecy. I don't want to hear anything about any other pundit in the game. Everybody counted out Lionel Messias, except for me, yours truly, not a fan of Barcelona. We're going to win this. Did you see Rodrigo de Paul's beautiful pass there on the first goal? Did you see that? They're acting like we're a team of scrubs. It's Argentina we're talking about. Lautaro Martinez, Julian Alvarez. There's so many options. Even on defense, there's many options. Otamendi Romero. You can have Lisandro Martinez, Cristiano Romero. And that's great is that Cristiano Romero was in fact fit to play the opening match, and there was no shots on target at all, bearing the offside goal from Algeria. Many teams have dropped points throughout this tournament in UEFA and CONMEBOL. Okay, this is a statement performance from Argentina. Did UEFA win 50% of their matches? No, they didn't. Did CONMEBOL win even 20 and 30% of their matches? No. This is a statement performance by the numbers for Argentina. Entering today, UEFA won 3 out of 10 matches. CONMEBOL won a single match entering today. Argentina are not fazed by the perception of increased parity in the tournament. Algeria would have still qualified under previous World Cups, obviously, but none of what happened throughout the World Cup has fazed Argentina at all. That's a mentally tough squad. Nine shots and 6 on target. Edson Dos Santos do Nascimento as Camacho 96. Interesting. Algeria's Camacho 53 possession. No shots on target for Algeria. No shots on target allowed for Argentina. Defense and Dibu Martinez. Every Messi fan had an orgasm during the second half. We know that stats makes no difference for Lionel Messi, that everything comes naturally. We all get that. This was the worst thing for Portugal. Ronaldo is going to be obsessed about stats. He's going to be angry at his teammates if they're not feeding him the ball the way he deems to be fed the ball properly. He is going to be seething and foaming at the mouth if his teammates are not putting the ball in the right places during the first half. Team harmony is under big trouble for Portugal. We know he is obsessed about Lionel Messi. We know that this is the worst possible thing to happen before Portugal concentrate on the match. Ronaldo is not concentrated on winning. He is concentrated on padding the stats. Argentina are only focused on team objective. Fortunately, the hat trick occurred naturally for Lionel Messi, but for Cristiano Ronaldo, he is willing to sabotage his team to pad his own stat book. That's outside of rubbish Humberto Martinez. That's the number one reason why Portugal are not winning the World Cup. They're not a team. They're a collection of individuals. UEFA League of Nations is a Mickey Mouse tournament. We don't need UEFA to start circle jerking a manufactured competition meant to pad Pendu's trophy cabinet. Otherwise, he only has one international trophy. So Messi is tied with Miroslav Klose for all-time goals. I've heard there was problems with Portugal's back line. I think Ruben Diaz has taken this step back. There are a lot of question marks with this Portugal defense in their back line. There are a lot of big question marks with that for Portugal. But they're playing a Mickey Mouse team, and Algeria are far better than DR Congo, and Argentina dominated them. So even if Portugal win 3-0 against a Mickey Mouse team, that's no good. I mean, DR Congo over Cameroon or Nigeria? I mean, seriously, seriously. It's DR Congo. That's all they are. We can't only see one demolition, Germany and Curacao. I mean, we're very likely could see another one-sided demolition. There's Uzbekistan and Colombia too. We might see a big demolition in one of these next two matches. We don't know which one or if it's both, but it already happened, which means it's possible. If Spain were more clinical, they could have won 3-0 against a Capo Verde. They still don't belong at the World Cup, and they're pretty much trashed by Spain. I mean, I'm not going to circle jerk them for allowing 27 shots. Say, oh, you got away with the 0-0 draw. No, you're just rubbish, and Spain were rubbish, and they couldn't equalize. That was it. That was it. I could not believe what I was watching tonight. Seriously. The GOAT of football. The GOAT of football. Messi found a way to have an extra more goal than Kylian Mbappe. Messi's one goal away from being all-time goal scorer. Only one goal away. His fourth goal in this competition. Argentina's fourth championship in the World Cup. Miroslav Camacho of Algeria. He equalizes Miroslav against Algeria. Close save 62. First World Cup repeat since 1962. Now we get the feeling that it is inevitable. We understand it is a gold coronation ritual over Pele. I mean, those of us who are smart and intelligent, we know it is about surpassing a coronation ritual over Pele. These Brazilian clowns, they were destroyed by Morocco. They were fortunate to leave with a draw. All they have is Mickey Mouse, Scotland, and Haiti. They're nobodies. They have to go up against France, assuming they beat Norway. Now, who does Argentina, the runner-up of Group H? Saudi Arabia, Uruguay, Spain, they're all tied, 1 point. That's an interesting group to look out for the rest of the competition. Who do we play in the round of 32? They're good storylines across the board. I just think that Uruguay, you can play them anytime during World Cup qualifier or in Copa America. A revenge storyline against Saudi Arabia, a very good one. Messi beating his baptized child, Yamal, a very, very good one. Another UEFA nation that the Argentina Golden Generation can say they have defeated. It's always personal every time they go up against UEFA because they talk about how they're technically superior to CONMEBOL. So there's always something to prove. It doesn't matter if you're not going against a France or a Germany or a Portugal or a England or a France or a Germany. It doesn't matter. But we beat Poland in the group. We can beat another UEFA nation. We must dominate UEFA. That's what Argentina must do. There's something to prove every single match. Even though they won the World Cup and won back-to-back competition, they will still be disrespecting CONMEBOL. So there is always something far greater to prove for this team in every single match. No matter in the eyes of the pundits, it's never enough for Argentina and GOAT Messi. Spain, These clowns are not even talking as if Argentina are one of the greatest of all golden generations in the history of the world. Today was an opening statement of a grand coronation that we are about to witness. The greatest of all golden generation. All eyes on that trophy. Golden Boot and World Cup. Has Pele even won a Golden Boot? Let me check. Pele win Golden Boot. Top scorer was just Fontaine with 13 goals in 1958. Pele was injured, we know, 1962. 13 goals is a crazy amount of goals in the World Cup. I don't care if there was less competition. Gerd Muller was the top goal scorer in 1970. So Messi has the ability to do something that Pele never won, the Golden Boot of a World Cup. So that's great, great news for GOAT El Messias. He can do what Pele never won. If Ivory Coast beat Germany, mia. Messi is the GOAT. Messi is king of football. It's 8:37 Arizona time. All right. Thanks for tuning into the stream. If there are any question marks, just read through the description. Almost the full number version of what is to come is in the description. But tonight, GOAT Messi has left us with far more than just a preview. You can't even call it a preview. This whole World Cup is just a grand coronation ceremony for GOAT El Messias. Pendu's worst nightmare just came long before they even played their first match in the World Cup. This is very, very bad news for Pendu and Simpsons. Simpsons. If he scores 0 goals, he's going to be psychologically traumatized and completely destroyed. That's great. We want to see as many contenders completely destroyed. That's great. Spain dropped points. If Pendu can be psychologically destroyed for good, he's only playing for stats, and he's not playing for Portuguese glory, then that's all the better for Argentina. That's where we want them. That's where we want them. Messi has 16 World Cup goals. Pendu only has 8 and 0 knockout goals. It's the goal. It's the goal. No. You belong in a padded room or in special ed if you think Pendu should be a GOAT. There's no such thing as GOATs. There's only a GOAT. A GOAT is Messi. A camel is Pendu. Saudi Cavalry, Messi GOAT, Pendu Camel. You should call him a donkey, because he is an ass if he's willing to sabotage the greatest of all Portuguese generations. Not a golden one because they haven't won anything. Mickey Mouse Trophy, don't count. Spain won the real deal. They would take Euro over Nation League any day of the week. We all know Roberto Martinez is rubbish. Messi's slowing down. He's 39. He's washed up. He's playing MLS. Why do they say Messi is washed up in MLS when he voluntarily played in MLS? He could easily played in any league. Any Serie A team would have welcomed Lionel Messi, the huge revenue boom of followers and money that comes. Messi chose Inter Miami for lifestyle. Closer at home, Argentinian barbecue. Messi prioritized the family. He wouldn't have let his family rot in Saudi Arabia and enduring his wife to, having to wear hijabs or whatever and strip her of her rights and dignity. Pendu, he took the cash, but he stripped Georgina Rodriguez of her rights and dignity. Well, in the Saudi Camel League, maybe if they're corrupt, they allow Georgina Rodriguez an exception. But Messi, it was about the family for Lionel Messi. He's close at home. He's getting used to all the venues in America. This was a very well-played strategic move for the GOAT of football, Andres Messi, to continue the legacy of Pele as far as trying to expand the game to America. That's a great thing Messi has done. Plus, he never had any rape accusations in America like Christina Crainalda did. That's why he could never go to America for quite some time, because he had all the rape allegations in Nevada, I think it was, pending. Home advantage for the rest of the tournament. History is against Argentina, they say. Well, this performance here shows that they're ready to dispel the notion of past history. They're ready to make history based on the performance of tonight's match. They're ready to dispel the notion that there is a repeat curse. Only one guy can dispel the entire notion. It is the GOAT of football. I don't want to hear none of you clowns glazing Messi after tonight, because I predicted them to win before the tournament, but you all were glazing France and Spain, and some of you clowns on ESPN FC were even predicting Brazil to make it to the final. Are y'all gonna bandwagon Herkel circle jerk Lionel Messi because he scored a hat trick? You're just bandwagoning. That's what you're doing. You didn't believe in Argentina before the tournament. You thought there was some CONMEBOL crap team before the tournament, you wanker. You see, got disrespect Argentina for back-to-back-to-back. You don't really respect everything that the team has accomplished, have you? You did not respect everything the team has accomplished. You'll just bandwagon them after hat trick from Messi because you're a fake-ass pundit and you're very overpaid. You're not worthy of your job title or your salary. You're just a no-good, useless, sensationalist little circle-jerking pundit. That's what you are. The greatest and greatest of all golden generation. Argentina has arrived. Definitely the next checklist is to have somebody other than Messi score a goal. Cannot one guy score all the goals? Obviously, again, it comes very natural to lean on Andres Messi. It goes come natural. We're not forcing goals to one guy. But we know Alvarez will have his moments, and Lautaro Martinez will, and maybe McAllister, and maybe Enzo, like he did in Qatar 2022. The perception was that there's no Angel Di Maria, that it's going to hurt Argentina. But from what we see, Messi will pick out the guys in the right spots. Di Maria was there to collect in the right spots. And there's plenty of guys to collect in the right spots for this World Cup. Messi, the king of football. We sleep it off, we wake up, we go to training, we focus on the next opponent, we focus on the overall grand objective, the trophy, move on. You wake up tomorrow, this performance is in the past. You move on to the future performances. You retain your form and you elevate your game and you continue to improve out there on the practice pitch. I think Scaloni has the right perspective. There's a reason why they're able to carry over success Argentina. They have the right mentality and persistence to carry performances over to the next match. Yeah, that's exactly the reason why Argentina can stay on top. There's always room for improvement. There's an eye on the longer objective. Nothing is won until we win it. We always stay hungry. Yeah, the hat trick is over. The performance is over. You got to keep your form and carry it over to the next match and regain your focus and have a champions-like mentality and training to get better as your best version of yourself every single day, as what Lionel Andres Messi does. This is how Argentina attack training. This is how they attack training throughout the course of any major tournament. So we move on to the next objective. Get guys rested against Jordan. Secure the deal. You can rest players and keep them as fresh and to go 150% through the course of 5 knockout matches to achieve the greatest of all golden generation for the king of football. Yours truly, Leonardo Andres Messi Cucatini.